I was grateful that on that day, God gave me a really great day. My legs felt good and everything came together.
That was the recipe for a record breaker. 50 years ago, Wichita East High senior Jim Ryan became the first athlete ever to run a mile in under 4 minutes in a high school race. That record-busting run at the state high school track meet at Cessna Stadium got world attention.
In 2000, Runner's World made that picture at the finish line with the man jumping up and me crossing a picture of the century, and that's with all the different races and running, high school, professional, everything else. So it was a very significant standard, and yet at the time I was just thrilled that it was accomplished, and I was then focusing on my teammates and winning the state meet for Wichita East.
Ryan was already a local track star, having racked up win after win. And on this day in 1965, he was focused on doing what had never been done before.
The race started as it had for a lot of them that spring. I was in the lead immediately and listening to every half-lap split time. In other words, having someone call the time every half a lap to see if I was on pace.
Behind him in third place was Steve Perry from Wichita North.
We knew he was going to go for the 4-minute mile, and it was just a matter of seeing if we could keep up as long as we could with him.
Ryan led from start to finish, running the last quarter mile in 56 seconds. His total time was 3 minutes, 58.3 seconds. That record still stands as the fastest in a high school-only competition.
In the running community, he is the big star. I mean, you still hear about Jim Ryan's mile.
But Ryan says his success did not come easy. In junior high, he was a failure at every sport he tried and was about ready to give up.
And I would pray and I'd say, "Dear God, I really want to do something in the way of sports, and my sports resume is really not very good now, so if you could show up, I'd really appreciate it." I didn't make any junior high track and field, basketball, or baseball teams, but in high school I went out for the cross-country team, a sport I'd never experienced before, and immediately had some success.
Then he focused on running the mile and became a track superstar, going on to win a silver medal in the 1968 Olympics. But Ryan says he could not have done it all on his own.
Well, but the thing I want to point out too, Jim, is I had tremendous help from my coaches, from my teammates. They would do all sorts of things to do what they could to contribute to making it possible. So whenever you have the kind of success I had, you never get there on your own. You've got a lot of people helping you, and it really truly is something that is done with a lot of help. And again, if God hadn't given me the talent with a lot of other people helping along the way, it wouldn't have happened.
Ryan became a coach himself, operating sports camps for kids. Then in 1996, he was elected to Congress in Kansas's 2nd District and served 5 terms. Now he is back holding summer running camps across the country. Ryan says his goal is to inspire a new generation to dream big and do things that have never been done before, just as he did in Wichita 50 years ago. For Positively Wichita, I'm Jim Grayway.